Hey guys, Chelsea here from Making Manzanita, and today we're going to show you how to build a DIY clothing rack for dress-up clothes. It's a perfect solution if you are drowning in kids' dress-up clothes. You can follow along with our free woodworking plans, which we are sharing in the video description below. All right, let's dive in. Hey guys, we are getting ready to start a new project today, and I'm so excited because we finally get to use our new Kreg pocket hole jig that they released a few weeks ago. Haven't used it yet, so we're going to be using it on this project. So they also sent me this like product catalog so I can show you all the cool stuff it does. And I'm going to do some more detailed videos on exactly how to use this and then compare it also to the 520, which is just a smaller version. So those videos will be coming, but today we're just going to use it for the very first time, and I am so excited. We are building a dress-up storage rack for our kids' dress-up clothes. So Logan just went to pick up the wood. We're making this as cheap as possible given the cost of lumber right now, which is ridiculous. So we kind of modified the plans a little bit to make it a little more affordable. So we're using poplar. What is this? 1x8, right? What wood did you buy? 1x8. Yeah. 3 2x3s, just studs, and then that's a 1x10. Yeah. Correct. And then instead of a full sheet of plywood, because plywood is crazy right now, the cost of it, we're just using this Craftsmasters laminated project panel. We've never used those before, but it's a smaller piece.
Straight and cheap.
Yeah, straight, and it's cheaper than plywood, and it's just what we needed the size-wise. So that's the wood that we're using, and we're gonna try to knock this all out today. So you will want to start by cutting all of the wood down to size. And again, we are sharing the free woodworking plans with all of the cut lists and dimensions that you need to cut in the video description below. You'll need a miter saw to cut the lengths. We're using mostly 2x3s. And then you'll also need to make a couple of angled cuts, so be sure your miter saw is able to do that. And then you want to sand everything down using an orbital sander. And for the sanding, we started with 80 grit sandpaper and then moved up to 150 grit sandpaper. Next, you can move on to drilling all your pocket holes. And again, the location of all those pocket holes are shown in the woodworking plans. And here we are using Kreg's 720 Pro pocket hole jig. And one thing I love about it is just the automatic clamping system. You don't have to set up that clamp to go down according to the thickness of your wood. It will automatically be set as soon as you put the wood in and just clamp it down. So get all your pocket holes drilled, and then you can move on to assembly. The first thing you'll want to assemble is that house shape for the ends of the clothing rack, and it looks like this, and then you can work on putting the sides on. All right, so we're making good progress on the little dress-up storage thing that Logan is building. We've got the sides built, and then he just attached these sides here, and he's grabbing some plywood for the bottom, and then that'll be the last piece we add. We need to get everything filled and sanded, and then we'll be done, and we'll have a dowel up there on the very top as well for hanging storage for all the pretty dresses. To cut the plywood piece for the bottom of the clothing rack, you can either use a table saw to do this or Kreg's portable crosscut guide like we are using here. And then you just attach it with pocket holes and it'll slide right into the bottom there. All right, so we are using Kreg's new custom plug hole cutter. So it's a special block that you put into your pocket hole system, and then you drill these out. And then what you do is cut it at a 15-degree angle, like you can see there. Logan used the table saw, and you just kind of tape over them, and then they'll be able to pop right out, and you can put them in your pocket hole to plug it up, and it'll match perfectly because it's the same wood. This custom pocket hole plug cutter is so cool. So really how it works is it's a special drill bit that you attach to your drill, and then you just use your pocket hole jig as normal to make the cuts there. So you can see here, they're all ready to go, and then that's when you cut it down at an angle on your table saw. And then once it's cut at an angle, they will slide out and be ready to put into your project. And to put them in, you just use a little bit of wood glue, slide them into place, and then once it's dry, you can sand it nice and smooth. So cool, right? Once everything's been sanded smooth with 150 grit sandpaper and an orbital sander, wipe everything down, and then you can move on to sealing it or painting it if you choose. We chose to go with a boiled linseed oil. This just gives it a natural finish and seals the wood. And then we also applied a matching wood filler after it was sealed. And if you were painting, you would definitely want to fill all your holes prior to painting with a paintable wood filler. But I really love the way the wood looks with just that natural finish. It's nice and bright, and I think it works perfect with the color scheme of her room. Here is how the clothing rack looks once it was all said and done, and she filled it up with her dress-up clothes. And it's perfect because it's right her height. She can get to the clothes. It looks great in the room, and it gives us a place to store everything. So definitely a project that I'm so glad we did. And if you want to build one too, be sure to hop on over to our woodworking plans. You can download them and make this yourself. If you guys are feeling inspired to tackle a project, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and let us know. And then while you're here, subscribe to our channel. We share weekly DIY and renovating tutorials. And then hop on over and watch this video next. I think you'll love it. All right, have a great day. We'll see you next week.